Hello and welcome to my stream. Tonight we're playing more of Cosmic Star Heroine, and last weekend we were escaping from our agency. I was actually expecting us to finish exploring that factory and going after our ex-boss, not Xbox, which was the director Steel, but after or past the factory, we ended up in the exit of the agency. So that's how we found our way out. But I was really not hoping to leave it. I was actually hoping we could go to an upper floor, or like we could get the elevators to the top floor or something, so we could head to the director's office and then have a fight in there and settle this game out, right? But no, we ended up leaving the agency to my surprise, and we saw the overworld of Areanu, which is kind of like the region, the city, the district. I'm not sure how to refer to Areanu, maybe it's even the planet's name, but I will say it's like the location, the city. We could go back very quickly to the location that we had our first mission, which was the Skybreaker Towers. And in there they gave us a reward for like protecting the towers and saving it, but we couldn't go much further because of the security of the place. But hopefully in the future we can go back there to explore it more and everything. We also could see that there is a police station in Areanu, but we also couldn't do anything in there. And what we could actually explore further on was a neighborhood or a suburb at the bottom of the city, which was called the Gehenna District. And in there were a lot of shady people and like a lot of mess as well, like people kind of fighting and the police arresting innocent people even, and a lot of crazy animals like some cats, some rats, and also a lot of dirt and more shady people, and a nightclub. And that's probably what we are going to be doing tonight. We are going to check this nightclub place because it seems that John has a friend that works in there. I believe her friend is a singer, a performer, something around those lines. And somehow she could help us out. I'm not sure how would that go, but maybe it's going to be a new party member, who knows. But yes, we are looking for this friend of Chow. And oh yes, I forgot to mention, in our escape from the agency, even though we couldn't face the director like in a face-to-face fight, we got what we were looking for, at least, which were the experiments, or like the material from the experiments of that other location, right? Well, how was it called again? Romu, I think. Yes, from Romu's factory or abandoned factory. We got the material, the evidence about their experiments in there that were regarding some sort of technology or robots that could change people's thoughts and minds, and like even bring dead bodies to life, or like to be a zombie or something. So we got that material, that evidence, and then we left the agency. Maybe that's why we left the agency. Instead of focusing on an unnecessary fight against the director, we kind of decided that our biggest goal was to keep this evidence safe, right? So maybe we could expose the agency and then we leave it to, I don't know, the court to do something about them, or like to justice to do something about them, right? I'm not sure. But yes, now we'll be finishing exploring this new district, this neighborhood, the Gehenna District, and let's see how it goes. Alright, let me go to the game then. Just like last weekend, yeah, outside it's a little bit cloudy, but wait, my controller, there we go. But it was not raining yet, but in case anything happens, that could be the reason. Like if I get a power outage or the stream goes out of nowhere, it's probably because of a power outage, or thanks to the rain, right? But so far everything's alright. Okay, so we talked to everyone in here. That guy right there, he's innocent, but we kinda couldn't convince the police to free him. But as we showed him that we believed in him, he said that in case he gets rid of this situation somehow, he would want to re-encounter us to kind of reward us somehow. So that's a side quest. We know that the person that exploded this bomb in here and kind of accused that guy to be the one to blame for exploding this bomb. But the real culprit is a very weird man down here. That guy right there with the crazy coat and intimidating eyes. Yeah, this guy right here is the real culprit, but we didn't have a way on convincing the police about his that he was guilty, right? There is something going on in here too regarding the giant rats. It seems it's a side quest for me to catch them somehow, but I still couldn't get a single one, even though there are cats around. Or maybe I should say some are cats and some are not, because there is a green cat in here that says that he's not a cat, he's like a different alien species. There is also this shelter. Inside of this shelter, let me see something. I think I got the money for that. I do have 3,337 credits. There is somebody inside of this house that kind of wants to start a business, and he was asking for us to help him to fund it, right? And the amount of money was 3,000 money. So we did get that. And you know what? I'm going to do it right now, because maybe the sooner I help him, also the sooner I can get this result or this answer from helping him out. So even though I'll be probably playing the game for some more time without a lot of cash, I will try to be careful, of course, to not like, I don't know, lose too much in the fights, even though the game has been very hard. But yes, I'll take this shot. Hopefully I don't need that money anytime soon, so let's see how this goes. I think it's this guy. It's actually a woman, never mind. I have wanted to open a store here for years, but I'm 3,000 credits short. I know this sounds crazy to ask of a stranger, but can you help me out? I will pay you back, I promise. Yes, I will help you out. Thank you, you won't regret this? Nice. So I'm going to update the side quest now. Yes, we helped her and now we are waiting for any sort of results. There are a couple side quests in this district. There is also the power plant door that I can't open. We gotta save the arrested guy, like I said, that was innocent. There are the giant rats. Probably there is going to be a, I don't know, a way for us to convince the police that this guy is guilty right here. This is the door that doesn't open that I was saying. There is still something that's bugging me though about last stream, which was still in the agency, and it's about a person, I think it was a woman called Cynthia. She asked for help and we couldn't help her. I felt like by continuing exploring the factory, I would be able to find a way to stop the grinders and to stop like the machinery from working that was kinda putting her into danger. And no, the game was like, oh, you're progressing so you won't have a way back. And then I feel like I was not able to help this character. So I even tried returning to the agency, but then now the plot saying, no, you were escaping from the agency, like they want to capture you, so you gotta not come back. That makes me sad, because I hate missing out side quests like that. But at the same time, I do feel like I explored the most I could on that floor that the character was trapped on, and I could not find an answer. So let's see if we'll be able to save Cintilia someday, or if this was really a missed opportunity. But speaking on people, now it's time for us to go after John's friend. Her name was Lauren. Oh yeah, there is also this guy called Jax Blatterfist that seems to be hunting us because he wants to kind of, I don't know, fight us or capture us or something like that. Somebody hired this guy to go after us. And I also have a name in here that's Kevin Clark. I honestly don't remember who was this character, but I have the feeling it's one of the side characters in here, you know? Probably one of these people that I have talked, if not this guy. Yes, I can't even talk to him again. Well, time will tell because I do not remember who was Kevin Clark. So yes, I think I'm ready to enter now. Let me just check my inventory because I also remember that we have made some changes on our abilities and, you know, things like weapons too. And we gotta test the new shield abilities as well, right? Like that beast. There is also the one that's the alchemy. Oh yes, Dave is now our new healer, right? I wonder how was that going to be like? But it's because he has the highest hackitude. And then in order for us to be using the shield abilities, the bigger the number for hackitude, the more abilities or programs we can be using. So I gave him that so he could use Heal Wave. But he's also the character that dies first every time, right? So that's a bit concerning. Not gonna lie, but let's hope we will stay okay. By the way, I just noticed that his hacker specs gives him more ailment boost against robotic enemies. I didn't know that. And then we are going to try this alchemy attack with John, thanks to the chemist ability. Yeah, let's see how this goes. Enter Nightshade, yes. I just remembered something I need to deal with. Oh! Sue, are you leaving us? No, don't do that! Go on ahead, I'll catch up with you later. Either this is like... No, never mind, I think we'll be alright, because I have the feeling Sue is leaving the party, so probably John's friend can join the party, right? So even though we may be short number for some time, this is probably for us to have another party member joining us. Or maybe not. But I'm guessing the limit in here is like 4 people in the party. Yeah, Sue has left the party. Sue is too scared of nightclubs. I mean, I wouldn't blame him, like, nightclubs can be scary. Let's see, or let's hear this music now. It has vocals! Is that Lauren? I mean, it's a pop song, right? Doesn't look like I'll be having fights in here, but I kinda wish I could have some fights. Oh, they're having a concert actually. Man, I wish I could play the keyboards. Man, this music's a little bit like The World Ends With You. I like that. A little bit more rockish than some of The World Ends With You songs, but it still has the vibes. Welcome to the Nightshade. Leave all your cares behind you and dance, dance, dance. I think that should be a motto for life for sure. Don't believe the API's lies. API's is the Yeah, the Agency for Peace and Intelligence. It's our ex-company, right? Mark my words, total intergalactic dominance is what they are after. Yes, we kinda have a little bit of suspicion on that. So people in here seem to be on our side, or like, they kinda think differently than the masses. I'm guessing those right there are probably the bathrooms or restrooms, right? What's taking them so long? I really need to use the restroom. Maybe they made the mistake of drinking a Torquila fire water earlier. I don't know if I would like to drink that. A Torquila? Sounds like an alien tequila. Enter PIN number accepted. One new message from Lauren Gambino. Wait a minute, Gambino? Isn't Ultra's Gambino or something like his nickname? I don't need to ask him that later, but Gambino reminds me of him. So, Lauren Gambino. Let's see what she's telling John, right? Thanks for stopping by, John. Have some fun on the house. Oh, thank you. We are getting some more money after making that donation. Let's go. Although John is not like saying anything. And then no more new messages. What do you mean you can't read the text on the monitor? Didn't you take ultra speed reading in school? Oh Jesus. I wonder where this staircase leads. Someplace amazing, I bet. Oh yeah, it is blocked, right? You know what? I'm going to write that down because probably that's a hint of a side quest. If he hasn't said anything, I wouldn't notice about that being a staircase. A staircase in the nightclub. Occupied, so we probably won't be able to check the restrooms. This one doesn't get a response, so why is this woman not entering it? It doesn't look like it's occupied. This gives me a little bit of a mix of two gems of Pokemon Black and White 2, right? It's like the combination of the Poison Gem, which is the gem of Roxy, together with Elisa's gem, right? The Electric Gem. My date? I hate to judge her based on a first impression, but she's a little artsy, that's not a bad thing. She's hip and cool, that's also not a bad thing. She's just like all those girls who ignored me all through school. But in case now she's not ignoring you, like, don't worry about your past, you know? I don't think the date's going well. Oh, okay, maybe she's ignoring him. But maybe we'll make it to a second act. There is also that. Maybe it's like a very nervous, like, first date, and things can get better on another chance. My date? I hate to judge him based on a first... Oh my god, they are going to have the same first impressions of each other. That's why it's not working out. He's a bit annoying and overdrawn. Never mind, she kind of has a different look at this. I was thinking she would say... he has the type of people that ignored me in high school or something. No, she has another point. He's a bit annoying, overdressed. He's got the kind of vibe that says, look at me, I'm stressed. But don't judge him just because of like his clothes. But that's just a first impression, yeah. I could be totally wrong, in fact I hope I'm totally wrong. Yeah, you guys can work this out. The band that used to play here had 5 members, or was it 6? I can't remember. I mean, it's probably missing Lauren, right? I don't think she's in there. Wait, that's the wrong person. This soup is so good. It looks green, but it could be just the dish. Or the... I believe this is the way to refer to it, right? Like it's... Or maybe the china is green, like the porcelain. Excuse me, I'm in a very important VR meeting right now. With the person in front of you? Never mind, it's probably different people doing different businesses in here. The lead singer here, Lauren, has a bit of a shady past from what I hear. That's interesting. But who doesn't around these parts? Who doesn't around life, actually? Everybody has a shady past. I like that crazy alien right there. He reminds me of like SpongeBob characters like Sandy. Wow, if I had known the food was going to be this good, I would have installed a third stomach. Like, isn't one just enough? Or maybe two? Digital Mind's lug recordings will never overtake the experience of actually being in the VR simulation of a concert. What does he mean by slug recording? It's probably this game's technology. What about actually being at a concert? You are literally sitting in a music venue right now. So, I don't want to say that, it depends, right? Like, I think Alyssa is putting like that a VR concert is much worse than a real life concert. I understand there is like a big difference, but I don't think it's that bad either, you know? I think that if it is a VR concert of like a band you really like and then you had no ways of like attempting the real concert or the physical concert, or if it could be a cheaper way even for you to experience the concert, it's not that bad. So I kinda understand what she's saying, but I also don't blame the guy that much, because it can be also very fun to like have a VR concert. Listen to a live performance, you must be one of those ludities I have heard about. Ludities? Like a lunatic something? I mean, there are also live concerts that are not that great, so... I think there was only one live concert that I felt like I was not really enjoying it, you know. And to my surprise, it was the second live concert from Fatboy Slim that I have gone to. And I say to my surprise because the first rave party that I have been to was Fatboy Slim's concert. And it was amazing, it was awesome. I went there just after I was 18, or like I turned 18, so it was like a celebration of like becoming kind of like an adult. And it was fantastic, and then after that I went to more rave parties and electronic concerts. But after some years, when Fatboy Slim returned to Rio, and then I was able to head to his concert too, it could be many things. Like this time I went alone, so maybe because I didn't have friends or my sister to hang out with me, maybe it was a little bit worse. But I don't think that that's entirely it. Like there were other electronic parties and rave parties I have been to alone even that I enjoyed it a lot. For example, Gibo Rato's electronic party. He's a Brazilian DJ. It was fantastic. It's because I think Fatboy Slim was playing a different music than what I was expecting, and then it didn't get to my vibe. Yeah, I preferred his set list from the first concert way more than the day I returned to see him again, right? And then I remember that I kind of gave up. Like I was in the middle of his presentation, and I was like, no, I'm not really enjoying this. And then I went to the entrance of like the place or the nightclub, and I kind of rested there a little bit, observed people, and then I got a taxi and then went back home. I can't remember if I were enjoying the rest of the concert, like before he was the main attraction of the day. I think I was, but it was a disappointment. Yes, I kind of wish that I don't know, I could have enjoyed that day more, right? But it was the only time, at least. All of the other concerts I have been to or rave parties, I mean, some were better than others, of course, but in general, I kind of enjoyed them at least for a good amount of time. Like, not everything was perfect, but I could have fun, right? Trying to work my way up to a... What the heck is that? A Zopda 9. No one's ever survived drinking it. Oh, it's a drink. So if I did, I would be a legend. He is joking it, right? Like, why would they be giving drinks of people that... Or like I should say, why would they be giving drinks that could kill people? I mean, with the dangerous technology that we found in Romu, maybe even if you die you could come back alive, but better not to put yourself under such risk. The police raiding parties have been hitting the Gehenna alleyways hard lately. I wonder what they're looking for. Good question. Maybe there is more, right? Not just looking for criminals. Maybe they are looking for... maybe they are here looking for us even. Watch out for police seeker bots. Once they stun you, it's hard to break free. And if you run into any Rocketeers, well, you'd best know what you're doing because they hit hard. I ordered some milk. It must be the weirdest thing for you to go in a nightclub and order milk, right? At the same time, it sounds weird AF, but I also have some sort of respect in case that could happen, you know? I regret not specifying the species, which now makes me wonder, are there any alcoholic milk drink? That's something for me to ask for people that drink, right? Which is not my case. Probably there is. Oh wait, I think there is one. I think that eggnog is alcoholic. I'm not certain 100% if eggnog has milk, but I think it has. It's not a common drink in Brazil, so that's why I'm like wondering. But I have the feeling it has milk and eggs and alcohol. I regret not specifying the species. Oh, the milk? Oh my god, the species of the milk? Gehenna is a good place to lie low for a while, if you catch my drift. Some of the apartment buildings in here have floors the authorities don't even know that exist. Great for catching a briefer. I mean, this is definitely not an apartment building, but maybe there are like underground areas that they don't know about. For example, the staircase of this nightclub that they kind of made it suspicious or mysterious. I like to see that the Gehenna people or the visitors of this area, they know that there is like the police and dangers around them, but at the same time they are not dumb. Like, they have their own opinion regarding the government, regarding our agency, and they know ways of like getting out of this, you know, like there are locations they can hide themselves. I appreciate that they are not in here, I don't know, clueless about the risks or about what to do in case things go bad. It's always good to have a plan. Oh yes, I have talked to them. Let's start talking to the people in the dance floor or on the dance floor. This band's kind of okay, I guess. If you're into that sort of thing, whatever. Maybe this girl is like me in the Fatboy Slim second concert, right? So I was like, nah, I'm going to leave. Why am I here? I hate music. What the heck? I hate puppies too. But do I go to a puppy party? No, siree, Bob. I stay far away. I mean, is there a thing like puppy parties? I mean, this guy at least is enjoying it a lot. His name is Swain. I sense the spark of dancing potential within you, and yet it is still only a spark. Give it time and return to me. Can I improve my dancing skills? You know what? I am going to write that down. It's probably nothing, but Swain's dancing judging, I guess, at the nightclub. The fact that he has a name gives me a little bit more of hopes that this could be a side quest, but I'm not sure. I'm trying to master the art of sleep dancing. Freed from the conscious mind, I will reach new levels of funkitude. Sleep dancing, huh? I have such a good spot here that I don't want to leave and risk somebody taking it. That brings back flashbacks of rave parties. I always wanted like to have space for me to perform and dance, but it's always very crowded, and then there are also backpacks everywhere and, you know, belongings everywhere. So it is always uncomfortable for you to really like dance freely because of the lack of space. But I remember like taking opportunities to get a better spot and like paying attention to when people are leaving the locations, and I'm like, let me head here so I can have a little bit more space and area for me to dance, right? I can relate to this woman right now. When is the main act going to start? Probably when I talk to Lauren. Don't talk to me about being a Lauren fan. I followed her from day one, long before she became mainstream. Why, I even have bootleg recordings way back when she was still a solo performer. I hope she recognizes you. Or like, appreciates you being here. Or like, for being such a long time fan. Can I talk to the band? I can. I mean, I can't, because there are stairs in here that are not blocked, but I can't go up. This makes no sense. The back stairs right there, fine. They have like a barrier in front of them, like those stairs right there. But these right here, they make no sense that I can't climb them. But fine, I will just keep on going to the VIP area. Are you a friend of the band? Come on in. Lauren's in the back. Ew, I didn't realize they just let anybody into the VIP room. Shut up, woman, come on, we are not just anybody. Why they even let Lauren and the Neutrinos back here and they are just the hired entertainment? If you're looking for Lauren, you just missed her. She must be starting her nightly performance. Let's go check it out. Oh, so she's back to the stage? Oh! She reminds me of some other character. Really? I was expecting some sort of, I don't know, let's break the doors down or throw a bomb or something. And then no, after the presentation, they are already in, everybody's left. That was faster than what I was expecting, but I have something to say. I noticed that the lyrics for the song was not matching what she was singing actually, or at least not entirely. So that was weird. That the music was different than the lyrics they were showing. But I'm also a bit surprised that the nightclub didn't notice that before, like there was not such a thing like an alarm, you know, because there were security people outside, also the people that were going to enter the nightclub. How nobody noticed that the API was invading the place? Like, I'm not sure. Let's see what's going to unfold, because maybe they noticed it and then, I don't know, they were actually prepared for the situation. Let's see how this goes. Maybe I can get surprised. Agent Alyssa LaSalle, stand down and nobody gets hurt. I mean, we are here to fight. I need to test my new skills. Can't do that. Isn't it, John? Looks like you were followed by a few unwelcome guests, but that can be fixed. So she looks really like a party member. Let's go. Maybe she will use some sort of musical attacks or song attacks. I hate to drag you into this. And I hate being interrupted. I mean, you were not interrupted, unless you had more songs to perform, but they kinda waited for you to finish your main track at least. Who knows how many fans I just lost thanks to this little API stunt. I do like her character model a lot, but I can't really say who am I thinking of. Your fans aren't missing much, even the music in this whole stinks. Shut up, go to the stage and prove that you are better than us. Like, let's go to a karaoke section, and then you, like, show us that you sing better than our friend Lauren here. I doubt it. Look down on my music if you want, but underestimate me at your own peril. She has an instant hyper. What? What is that on her? What is that weapon? Are like two... They look like two light sabers, but not really sabers. More like light daggers, maybe? Also, she has like the entire skill set ready. So she has the snake strike. It damages and inflicts poison. Okay, so my theory of this place being a mix of Rox's poison gem and also Elisa's electric gem is real. She has poisoning attacks. Then she has the opening slash. Bonus if enemy is at max HP. Okay, maybe we should start with that. Mesmerize. Inflicts charm. It's never trustworthy to go to charm strategies into games. Microphone. Or microphone. So she does go for musical attacks, right? Cutting winds. Oh, she's a wind user. Nice. That's a guitar right there. It's the solo act. It steals the style. Oh, it steals the style from the other allies though. Why not stealing it from the enemies? And then disable damages and inflicts disarm and rest. I'm also a little bit disappointed that after Sue left our party, he, at least so far, he still hasn't done anything about this. Like, I would guess Sue would be backing us up, you know, from distance. But maybe he really went after his own business. And then her program is rebirths. It's a party regen or regen. I will say regen. Since Final Fantasy playthroughs on this channel, I prefer saying that as regen because of the German word for rain. Party regen, but it's regeneration, I know it. Only one song at a time. I was thinking this could be a revival attack, but it's not. But fine, we have another healer other than freaking Dave. Although Tron does have a healing ability too, right?